Madrid get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast. He's going for goal! It's hit the crossbar! Can he finish? There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Just to keep Van Basten! And that's a sharp finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Messi. Oh, such a... And Messi! He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Van Basten tries a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Pass somewhat off target. That pass has been well intercepted. Decent chance! Yes! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let...
And a chance! And that's a sharp finish. But oh, it's offside.
Yeah, spot on, although he takes issue with that.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. And here's Van Basten. Now there's a... Ribéry! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, great chance! And there's a goal. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And that means just one. It's Van Basten! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Looking for the run. Picked out brilliant. Chance, surely! And no mistake. They are purring, truly purring.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. This is a gloriously greedy performance. Pass is just off target. And now they can clear their lines. Madrid. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Madrid really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Madrid are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. So we're straight back at it at the start of... Oh, what a mistake! He's found the way through. And the shot! And that's a good finish. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Another one! This must be his personal high. Oh, he's burst through! And this is Van Basten. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Alexander-Arnold. Driving on and making good progress. And the finish! Oh, there was plenty on that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Oh no, this does not look good. And he shoots! It's in! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Now it's Messi, looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's found a way through. Van Basten! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled.
He's having a shot! And that's wide.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Marcos Alonso scooting forward.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ribery does really well to win the ball there. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Robertson, and he's there to make the challenge. It's run loose here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, and, you know, I think it appears to have been bothering him for a while.
He's going to continue, it seems, albeit a little gingerly. Serginho. Ribery running with the ball. Can he get it through? And the shot! And a neat finish! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And he is dashing away. Lovely feet. Good take. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
En el minuto 90, el dorsal 27. Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
He's gone for goal. Oh, denied at the last. He's picked his way through. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! And with that, the end. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite... Madrid are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those.
Tries one from range! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. Chance! Superb goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And here's Van Basten. Plays a sharp little ball here. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And no mistake. And that for him is goal number 10.
Marcó en el minuto 13 el dorsal 10.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Gets a good foot in there. Knocks it into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it
He's had a shot! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Madrid find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Serginho. Robertson. Rice concedes a free kick for that. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Madrid have scored two quick goals here. Jimenez. And it's Robertson. For Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Messi. Messi. There he goes, motoring forward. Goes for a shot! No, he's missed it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
It's Van Basten! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Valverde. Akanji. He's got away. Mbappe. Mbappe! Off the post. In he goes again. It's a goal. And he is just ripping it up. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ribéry, and Ribéry! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get... And a chance! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Madrid are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He's going for goal! Oh my word, that is quite something! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
Oh, good climb! No, it's wide.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Oh no, what has happened here? And he'll shoot here! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Marcó en el minuto 38 el dorsal 27.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. And this is Van Basten. Oh, just skips past his man. And he's heaved it away. Can he finish? And that's a good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Marcó en el minuto 42.
Another one. This must be his personal high. Camavinga. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Over to the right flank. And that is a little undercooked. And this is Van Basten. Picks out, and the shot! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And here's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. They're urging him to shoot. There's the shot! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Gol.
And that means... And that is indeed the final act. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Madrid look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. It's a lovely, neat pass. Ribéry, back they go. Looking tidy in possession here. Marcos Alonso. And it's Marquinhos. And it's Ribéry. Driving forward. Ribéry! And that's a sharp finish. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
El dorsal 8.
Jimenez. And Akanji. Joao Felix. Tries to pass it through. He's through here. Shot, chance for a shot! He's got a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Robertson made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Shot, surely! And there's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intent.
He'll try from distance! Oh, there was plenty on that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Messi.
That's going in strongly.
Van Dijk with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Messi. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Van Basten. Shoots! Oh, crossbar! Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, shooting chance! Well taken goal. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
El dorsal 18.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's found a way through. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Shot a goal! And he's hit it too high.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Camavinga, Caicedo, Van Basten. Oh, nice touch. He's having a shot! And that's a tidy finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Jimenez. Here's Oyarzabal, and he's had it nicked away. Van Basten currently being consciously targeted.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Big chance! Oh, terrific save.
Madrid really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Akanji is there, and he can get that clear. He's found some... and he shoots! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Robertson. Oh, strongly challenged there. And it's Serginho. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, he's burst through! This is their second corner of the game. Shot! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And yes, it's him again.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Kane. Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Marquinhos gets a foot in here. Mbappe just eases him off the ball. Mbappe steaming on, shapes to shoot! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he finish?
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And the shot! And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Mbappe. Great chance! Oh, good finish! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Serginho. Now, can they get him away? Well, that's beautifully weighted. And it's Messi. Tries to get it clear. And that will be it. Madrid really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what...